My next guest joins me in studio, Alex Duridas from the band If We Go At All, and a native, can I say native of Milford?
Yes.
You've always been here?
I've been here for a long time. I moved away to college, and I lived out in the city for a few years, but I've been back for probably like 5 years now.
But since you started here, you can be called a Milfordian.
Oh, yeah. I was born, lived in Milford High School and all that stuff,
Yep.
until I was like 18 years old.
Nice. If We Go At All, talk about the band a little bit. I love the style. It's different.
Yeah.
I think it's different.
We try
It's
to...
It's not a general sound that you guys have.
Well, we have a 3-guitar band. That doesn't include the bass. So working everybody in, we write specific parts for everybody. Instead of everybody just chugging on chords. That would be a waste of 3. So
Yeah.
what that does is it creates a lot of sound. One guitarist is more of a sound guy. Like, he has like over $1,000 worth of pedals, my brother Aaron.
Yeah.
And then there's Pat, the other guitarist, who does a lot of like traditional leads. And sometimes he'll fit them over the whole song, and
Yeah.
just change them up. And they're like sections.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we try to approach it from like an interesting way. We have a ton of different tastes, and
Plus,
mixing
you
it all.
play upside down. You play the guitar upside down.
Yes, I do.
A lot of guitar players would restring their guitar.
Yes.
But you didn't.
No, well, I kind of learned on righty guitars in college, just sitting around in dorm rooms and everything. And being a left-handed person, I just took a right-handed acoustic and flipped it like this. That's why
What at the time, was it because you didn't know any better?
I didn't. Yeah, I just kind of put it in my hands. You know what I mean? And
You had no idea you were supposed to restring it.
I mean,
You just-
people always said, "What are you doing?" But it just seemed this was comfortable, and I like a couple of my friends taught me like GCD.
Yeah.
And I just took it from there, and people said, you should probably restring it. And I was like, I'm so far along now, and it gives me my own kind of textures.
It does.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
It's a pain. Like, I want to go buy a new guitar, and I have to research if that guitar will work. Like, say I want to buy like a semi-hollow body, I got to flip the nut, I got to do the intonation. It's its own thing. So lefties are hard to find up front.
Right.
And then a lefty that I can mess with,
Yeah.
it's impossible.
So with the other two guitars involved doing their own thing, but
Yes.
together you bring this whole other tone,
Mhm.
which on top with the 3 guitars just create this sound that
It
no one's
does.
heard before.
Well, we love the idea that it's, our own thing.
Yep.
And when we go to places and the sound guys shake their heads, they're like, 3 guitars. And we love it. We totally dig that. I mean, our bass and drum section is awesome, too. Mike is an amazing drummer. He's a really good, just different approach. He's a little younger than us, so he's into different styles.
Yep.
And our bass player, Brian, he's kind of in the Chris Novoselic school of like the gunslinger kind of bass player. He's just kind of lumbering around.
Also a guitar player and songwriter.
Yes, he is.
He performed the other night with you at the local music social that we
Yeah,
did.
he's great, and he doesn't do it enough. But when he gets out and he plays, a couple songs that he's written, they're always fun to play with.
As an original band, does it help to have that many songwriters? I mean, I know you're writing, and
Yes.
Brian's writing, obviously.
Yep.
How many other guys in the band are writing?
Well, the last few tunes we've put together have been everybody together, which is really great. Like, somebody will start an idea, maybe a chord idea, or even like bass and drum idea when like everybody else is maybe on a break, And we'll just go with it. Hey, what's that? Do that again. I'll put something down over it. And a few times in the past like couple months, it's become a song, and it's really cool because for so long it was just me sitting in my bedroom with an acoustic guitar, creating chord progressions, and then
Yeah.
bringing it to the band. And that's traditional.
Sure.
But it's cool to have both because everybody's more involved and they care more when they're a part of it.
Absolutely, yeah. Now that guitar part is theirs.
Yeah,
It's yours.
and
It's-
they have pride. They want to write good music. They want to be, and that's just easy. It helps. So.
Just came out of the studio. You got an EP coming out.
Yes, it's going to be called Authentic Mexican Silence. It's
Okay.
it's 5 tracks. We have all of it recorded. We did it over at 9B. Brian Silver and Toft Willingham, both amazing dudes. They're so cool. They helped us out a ton. It was just a great experience. We'd definitely go back there. And if you're a local musician, I would suggest checking out 9B Studio. That's going to be out soon. We're hoping November. We got kind of pushed back with artwork.
Okay.
We were very specific about what we wanted. We had these images we needed to be kind of photoshopped a little. As soon as we get that stuff back, I'm going to get it out for production, and we should have it back in November. And
Do you have the songs mixed? Are they done?
Everything's mixed, yeah. We're just
So when are you
waiting
going to
on-
start teasing it?
We do have one track, TV Party, up on iTunes, and that's available right now. And
Oh, okay. I
we
didn't know
wanna-
that.
Yeah, we got that up like a month ago, and we've been kind of pushing it a bit. We want to put the whole album up on iTunes, but we want it to coincide with the actual physical release.
Sure.
So it's coming along. We hit a little snag there in September. We thought we'd have it out, but
Yeah.
finances kind of got light. But now we're getting back to where
That's
we are.
right. Make them wait.
Yeah,
They'll
but it's gonna
appreciate
be
it
great.
more.
Yeah, I hope so. I really am excited about it. It came out really good, and I hope that people listen to it.
Tomorrow night, you're at Liz's Diamond Bar and Grill in Hopedale with Bad Men, another great local original band.
Yeah, they're really cool guys. I saw their show at the Central Tavern in like July.
That was a great show.
I was so pumped for it for like weeks. I was waiting because I wanted to hear a new original band around here.
Yeah.
And I thought they were great. I immediately identified them as a band we'd love to play with. We talked to Tom, who's a really cool guy. He's got a great background in music too.
Yep.
And he was just all for it. So,
yeah.
We got together and we put this together. We're really pumped. We haven't played since the infamous Tradesman show. And
that's right.
So we're ready to go.
And I love the idea of there being an original show out there. And not just like a coffee house type thing or an original acoustic thing. This is a rock show. This is an original rock show happening at Liz's tomorrow night. It's definitely something you should check out because there's not enough of it anymore unless you go into the city and hear bands that are a dime a dozen.
I know it.
These are two bands that, and I know we're all getting up there in age, but you guys could be contenders for record contracts and stuff like that. The music is that good.
We hope so. We like to believe it is. We just, you have moments of pride and moments of strength and then moments of doubt. You just got to fight through. I would highly suggest anybody out there that knows how to play guitar and can write a little bit, go start an original band. And I talk about this a lot with Antonio from We Were Astronauts, another great. I think they're probably like the godfathers of the original scene. Oh, yeah.
Or the original bands in this area.
They've been around for a while, and Antonio was playing in bands before them. I remember he was in another band called Ducking It Easy, and it was, he's been around playing for a while. I've known him for a while. We've been playing somewhat together for a while. It's just like the past couple of years there's so much more of a scene.
Yeah.
There's places to go play. People are into it. Like, there's kind of a built-in crowd in Milford, a lot more than if you lived somewhere else.
I think so.
Like you guys are going to play the T on Saturday, and people are going to go.
I'm not worried about your draw, and I'm not worried about our draw.
Yeah, it's great.
In any other area, the two bands would be fighting each other.
I know it.
But I'm happy you guys are playing, and I'm happy we're playing because I know we'll draw our own crowds, and then we'll have some crossover, too.
Absolutely.
Like people checking us out, then going to see you guys.
I've done it countless times. You go see one band for a set, and then you drive across town to go see another band. Just 2 weeks ago, I saw Zero Drift, and then I went to go see... who was it after them? I think it was Chip Sale's band.
Was it?
Yeah,
Whiskey Church. Yeah, that's awesome. I love to hear people talk like that because that's what it's all about is sticking together. And as a musician going to see other musicians, that's how we thrive. I think.
Yeah, it is. Got to help each other out.
All right, so you're gonna play a song for us before you take off?
Yeah. I'm gonna play a tune off the EP. It's coming up. It's gonna be called Misconnections.
Cool. All right, Alex Duridas, ladies and gentlemen. If we go to all tomorrow night over at Liz's Diamond Bar and Grill with Bad Men. Take it away.
Looking up from the ground, this station seems to cut out on me. Now the song is sound. It makes me feel the best I can feel, but it's over now. There's a spiraling trend, and after beating around the bushes, I'm getting to hearts that should have been made, but I felt the sound. So you come into town, you're landing on the day of the week that I'm spending in jail. A body that is built and complete with the people gave their lives like they said, and the people that saved instead of just playing. Some reports have been read, but it felt the same. If you ever need a reason not to try, then I can give insight in and out. The things you point out to your friends throughout the night, they can't help but fight all around. You ever tried it, you might be reminded that I don't need you around. Now this time is starting, and I have this night else, and you just wind up falling down. Looking up from the ground, this station seems to cut out on me. Now the song is the sound. It makes me feel the best I can feel, but it's over now. There's a spiraling trend, and after beating around the bushes, I'm getting to that I could have been made, but it felt the same. If you ever need a reason not to try, then I can give inside in and out to things you point out to your friends throughout the night that I can't help but fight all about.
Nice. Alex Duridas, ladies and gentlemen, from If We Go At All. They're playing tomorrow night at Liz's Diamond Bar and Grill in Hopedale with another super original band called Bad Men. We can't wait for the CD. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. Definitely. We're going to get it out as soon as possible.
Release party?
Yeah, we'd love to do something like that. We want to make sure we have everything set for it to come back, and then we'll organize a date. I don't know where yet.
Yeah.
We're kind of, we got to get this thing done, but we're going to pump it a lot. We're going to make sure everybody knows about it, and it's going to be up on iTunes, and we'll be selling it for a modest cost.
There you go. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you for having me, man.
Have a great show tomorrow night.
Oh, we will. You too.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely. And thanks again. This is great.